Hey everybody, welcome back to Mr. ClixSo's YouTube channel. Here we go. It is top 5 primes in the modern. So, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. Alright guys, so here we go with the top 5 primes in modern. That is right. I am actually really excited about this. This is a long time coming. I cannot wait. This was actually just a brought out idea from Justin Ross from my Patreon page. Yes, thank you so much, Justin. And also, if you guys like this video, smash that like button. If you guys like my content I bring to you guys, subscribe right now and hit that bell icon. That way you guys never miss any content like this. Right over there is going to be all the social medias to actually find me in. At the very bottom of that list is going to be my Patreon. That is right. It is a monthly membership that definitely helps out the channel. 3 different tiers to choose from with some rewards. Now, also, if you guys aren't interested into the in that membership, definitely no worries. Right in the very bottom, in the description, like everything, like all my other links are, it's gonna be my wish list. So if you guys want to actually support the channel by just giving me something to unbox, I will definitely shout you guys out in those unboxing videos. Yes. So here we go. It is top 5 time. Let's go. Number 5 brings us Black Leopard from the Fantastic Four set. He is 13B, common prime. Now this guy is outstanding, whether he's actually by himself in a different team or the Fantastic Four team. This guy is outstanding. Now look at that dial. He actually is pretty good with blades and charge and a special damage. And he's also indomitable. Now, what is this guy? 50 points that he packs in. That's awesome. He has the Avengers. Awesome keyword. Fantastic Four, another awesome keyword. Wakanda reminds me of Tony Rodriguez. And Warrior, again, Tony Rodriguez. He is T'Challa. He runs through hindering terrain, and he has a special. He has a trait to fight for equality. In Kadara, the maximum attack, defense, and damage values of opposing characters within 6 squares and line of fire are equal to Black Leopard's printed value of that type. Wow. So, you're rocking a 13 attack, 19 defense, 5 damage, and you're like, alright, here we go, you're going to be gone. No. If he can see you and you're within range of him, within 6 squares, and he can see you, yes, you're going to have only 10, 17, and 3 damage. That's all you're going to get is 3 damage. Wow. It is the maximum. That is crazy. So if you have 19 energy shield deflection, no worries. You won't have that anymore. You're just going to have a 17 defense flat out. This is the Nighthawk of primes, of modern. Nighthawk was the bronze. The modern version of this one is going to be Black Leopard. At the very bottom right there for his special damage is reminders of how they view even a king. Leadership and perplex. When Black Leopard uses perplex to target himself, modify the chosen value by +2 instead if an opposing character within 6 squares and line of fire has a higher printed value for the chosen value than Black Leopard's printed value. Wow. So, yes, he's going to be +2 if an opposing character within 6 squares and line of fire has a higher printed value. So, if you have, like I say right now, a 17 defense and the guy you can see has a 19 defense, well, I can definitely perplex my defense up by +2 because you have a higher printed value for your defense, which is pretty solid. And this guy is amazing because now as he goes down his dial, because it's 6 clicks long for a 50-point piece, he gets weaker and weaker, but he gets better because your opponent has to basically pulse wave or not be within line of fire of him, which he probably will be once he actually gets down his dial. And trust me when I say this, your 18, 19 defense is going to help out with your 9 attack now. So, wow. You have 9 attack and I have 18 or 20 defense. I'm sitting pretty right now. Our number 4 is Q Prime. That is right. One of the most sought after pieces before. Everybody jumped on this. Everybody was selling their highest point piece just to get this. And Q is the super rare Prime in the Star Trek set. He is 29B. Usually the most part, the reason why I put that 30-point dial on there is because he's primarily used in 30 points. Because he's 8 range, triple bolt, 30 points. He has the Q continuum, and he also has a 10 phasing, 17 defense, that's special damage ability as well, and he has keywords for cosmic and deity. So what's really solid about him is that he can phase if he needs to, or let's check below there. A lot of wording on him, but it says right here on his trait, let's play a little game. Q isn't a standard character, can't be equipped or piloted. At the beginning of your turn, if there is no D6 on this card, roll a D6 and place it on this card. When a character within range rolls an attack roll or rolls for super senses, you may remove the D6 from this card to replace the die in the roll with it. So here's the main thing that you guys have to know if you guys own this piece is if you guys both agree that you guys aren't going to be using probability control or any re-rolls, and those are going to be your that's going to be your final roll. You don't want to use a prop. I'm not going to use my prop. We're even. No, we're both already said we're not going to use any props. Now you can replace the die. Just remember, you have to give your opponent the opportunity to say, I'm not going to use any props, or I don't have any props. That way that now, if it's able to miss it, you can actually remove the die so you can miss the attack. Now, another thing on that is his special defense, which is Temper, Mon Capitan. I'm merely trying to assist a pitiful species. Super senses. When Q is attacked, roll a d6. If the attack is not a critical hit, and either die in the attack roll is the resulting number, Q becomes missed by the attack. So if I roll on my d6 and it rolls a 4, if your roll is a 10 with a 6 and a 4, that becomes evaded. He actually gets missed by the attack because at least one of your die matches Q primes. So again, another thing with the die roll. Now, his last is his special damage. The Q became interested in you. Probability control. Free. Choose an opposing character. Now, this is what I was talking about. Either he's going to move with phasing teleport, or he is going to do this, which is choose an opposing character that attack Q or damage a friendly character since your last turn. Place Q such that he is within 6 squares and line of fire of that character. So he gets to port almost all the way across the map, lock him down right in front, and now you have a piece that can probability control, or you have someone that actually has a replaceable for the die. So that's actually pretty solid. I like that. This piece is really hard to utilize and pilot. You have to just not only own this piece and say I'm going to be winning every single thing. It's very dependent on what you're going to be utilizing those dice for and how you're going to be piloting just this figure alone. This figure is 30 points, so you have to be very, very careful on how you position this piece. So it's not just owning 8Q Prime. There's a lot more to that, guys. The number 3 brings us another super rare Prime. Wow, they're making these things powerful and powerful. Now, we actually get from the Justice League Unlimited number 59B, Micron. Now, Micron was seen in so many battles, so many wars. This guy is outstanding to use. And I do know that Alyssa McNeil piloted Micron very, very well, and she knows how to utilize him, and I've seen him in multiple teams, including Patrick Ipoco's team. Now, if you definitely see it right there, a 50-point prime, super rare prime. He has a Just League team ability. He has charge, he has flight, so that's crazy. He has flight, which is actually pretty cool. Now, he does have no special attack, and then he has, look at that, special damage as well. And he has Indomitable. His keywords are Future, which is pretty solid, and Justice League. Wow, that is amazing. Now, let's definitely see what he actually rocks, which is he has a trait. That is right, a trait of Sidestep. Free, choose Tiny or Colossal, and Micron has a chosen symbol until your next turn. Now, wow, so he can basically become a Colossal or he can become a Tiny. Now, if you want to actually have someone that's mobility so they can move around your pieces, this is going to be it right here. So he gets to pick up your pieces if he's Colossal and carry them over. Or you can just make them Tiny and then just have them move, which is pretty cool. Either or, he still has Sidestep. Now, he does have another trait, which is looks like I'll have to answer this distress call. Power. If Micron is Colossal, place them adjacent to an opposing character that damaged another friendly character that since your last turn. This action is free instead if that character was KO'd. So if that character was KO'd, then here we go. Here he comes. So if he KOs one of your pieces, cool. Here he comes as a Colossal and just doing some 3 damage to you. So, wow. That is amazing. So it's a free action. So you can free action to come get you for 3 and then charge at you again. Wow. Amazing. So you get to free action to make him Colossal and then you can go. Either way. So this is awesome. So it says until you choose again for that trait. So if he has Colossal since the last turn and you get to pour it over and you do all your attacks and you can make him Tiny right after. Just saying. Because it doesn't say beginning of the turn, so that's pretty cool. Now, he does have Hitchhiker. This is big. When Micron is Tiny and an adjacent character is given a move or power action, after resolutions, you may place Micron adjacent to that character. So, if that character runs and power actions to move or power actions to do something or move action or something, then he gets to be placed adjacent. And then he gets to do this, which is his special damage, which is Team Player and Brawler. Close Combat Expert in Power and Enhancement. So, the character moves, you get to drop him down, and now he gets to use Close Combat Expert. Wow. Amazing. And even so, like let's say right now he is Tiny, and you chose that the last turn, and you get to move up with them. Now you get to make him Colossal and Close Combat Expert with a giant reach of 3. So, wow. I think that's one of the most amazing and outstanding pieces out there. One of the few out there that is amazing, and it's still so pricey just to get him. So wow, he is not as pricey as getting the Q Prime, but I think in the field and actually utilizing him, I think you can still you can utilize him more than Q Prime today, right now, because once these actually pieces came out, you can use these more than a Q Prime. So price wise, yes, it's going to be more expensive to get a Q Prime, but in the long run of utilizing this piece, I think, for my opinion, Micron is amazing, and the reason why he is number 3. And the number 2 Prime out there today is another super rare Prime. Wow. Punisher War Machine. Now, how many times have I talked about this figure? So, I'm going to just go through him. We've talked about him over in Heroclix Centered Stage, where I'll post up right over there. He is from the Captain America Avengers, set number 53. He is of course, a Prime. He has a shield, 90 points, 7 range, double bolts, Look at that giant dial that he has there. So at 90 points, you're gonna, I think at the most part for me, I would utilize him at 90 points with a soul gem. That way, because he has 12 attack and 10 with running shots. So with the soul gem, he's going to be healing a lot. So even if you colossal stamina, I'm going way ahead of myself. So he has the armor, Marvel Knights, shield, and soldier. He can shoot through hindering terrain, and he has the war never ends, colossal stamina. If Punisher War Machine has 2 action tokens, he has free make an attack. So if he's rocking with the soul gem, you're going to get more use out of that, because if you colossal retail, he's going to take 1 click of damage, and then he's going to heal right back up. So that's more efficient for that, because now you colossal stamina, you hit that person, use it in the most part, you have to take 1 click. With him, he takes 1, then pulls right back. He still has 2 action tokens. Now it's a free attack again with 12 and 4 damage, depending if you have perplex, prob, or enhancements. It all bases on that. Just unsure on that one. So whatever team that you utilize him on, he's gonna be really, really good. I urge you guys, if you guys haven't picked him up yet, this is the one to get right here. This is amazing. Now, he does have just need to light the fuse, energy, explosion, and knockback. So if you aren't rocking any type of combat reflexes or any reducers, you're going to be taking a lot of knockback with this guy. Yep. Or energy explosion, big time. Now, his special damage is, if you were scared of the Punisher before, you're going to be scared now. Perplex, but only to target opposing characters. So he is rocking a 7 range. That is wow. Just wow. This guy is going to be such a menace to run amok on. So if you guys haven't definitely checked out my other video from Heroclix Center Stage, definitely check it out after this video. The number 1 prime, in my opinion, number 1 prime in Modern. I love the Batman. The Batman is a common prime 40 points, and I think at the most part he is the least expensive value-wise, but it's how you utilize Batman. Batman can just be a common and just a throwaway piece where it's just, I don't know how to utilize him, or it's a little hard to pilot him. That's why he's thrown away. No. Batman Prime is amazing. With the brand new pieces coming out from Modern, this is going to be crazy, because I do know there's a Prime out there, or there's a super rare out there from the Spider-Man and Venom Absolute Carnage that actually has the police keyword to make him a Spider-Man family. Wow. Simply amazing. And you also can rock him on a Justice League as well, and a Gotham City, possibly a Batman family, just depending. Now we're talking about Modern. Bronze Age, a little bit differently, but in Modern, this guy is going to be such a menace to deal with. With the Batman ally and 40 points, he does rock those. Look at that dials, 12 clicks and 1 damage, just 1 damage. But you can literally have their entire team fight each other. That's funny. Yes, Batman is strongly used. Now, you can give him layering. I mean, you can rock Batman. Either he's going to have the exo specs, which gives him penetrating psychic blast. You can definitely utilize that, and everyone takes 1 damage. You can actually utilize him with all of his Dr. Fates, with the exo specs, and then he just starts firing away at everybody that he can see. So you can definitely put him onto an open arena, put him with a bunch of Dr. Fates, and just start rocket firing at everybody and make everyone either attack each other, or you can just have Batman just fire away with 1 damage to everybody, or it's going to be about 4 damage to every single piece he can see and hit. So he has a Batman ally. Now, how does he do that, Mr. ClixNexus? Well, He's Bruce Wayne. He runs through hindering terrain, and he has a trait: something when gone you can never regain. Free. For the rest of the game, Batman can't use the Batman team ability. And whenever he occupies a cleared square and is given a range action to use incapacitate, mind control, or penetrating psychic blast, he can use sees through hindering and may instead target all opposing characters within line of fire. So he can not only run through hindering, but now he can shoot through hindering, and your entire team is in trouble if they don't get Batman as fast as they can, which is going to be somewhat easy just depending on what team you actually utilize, but it's how you get there. So yeah, it's going to be hard. You're going to have to try to win map, because if you don't, Batman's going to run amok on you. Now, he does have another trait. It seems that magic always has a price, which is colossal stamina. Wow. So yes, that is amazing. This piece is indomitable. He can be used with exospecs. He can be used with anything to get this guy going. It's amazing. It's 12 attack. Wow. Now, if you can get him up to a 14 attack and then enhancements around him, 14 for 4 damage. That is amazing. And he just rocket fires everybody on the field that's opposing that he can see. So, good luck. Especially when you don't win map against him. So, ooh. I remember rocking him with a bunch of Justice League in a casual game, and the second turn, I ended up just knocking a few of three characters out pretty fast. So yeah, this guy is outstanding. All right, guys, so there it is for your top 5 primes in Modern. I hope you guys actually enjoyed that. That was nice. I loved it. As always, guys, if you guys like this video, smash that like button. If you guys like the content I bring to you, subscribe right now. And also hit that bell icon. That way you guys never miss any content like this. And also, if you guys want to find me in any other social media, it's going to be right over there. And at the very bottom of that list is going to be my Patreon. So definitely check it out if you guys want to actually get into a membership and actually receive some rewards. Definitely that Patreon's being right there with 3 different tiers to choose from. And also, if you guys aren't interested in that membership, no worries. I do have a wish list right in the very bottom. Whatever you do purchase for the channel for me to unbox, I will shout you guys out. So thank you so much for everybody for tuning in and watching. Always remember, if you're going to roll virtually or physically, socially distanced, always remember, if you're going to roll, you always roll a critical hit. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching.